Chapter 11. Mysterious Girl. The lightning leopard stood in its original position, and the lightning around its body started to disappear. Its large body suddenly dropped to the ground with a bang. Its last counterattack before dying? Lin Shu's eyes constricted as his body started trembling from excitement. He was unsure whether the lightning leopard was completely dead or not. If it was not, and he dealt the final blow, would it be considered him killing a big boss? Upon thinking about this, Lin Shu clenched his jaws and held his battle blade as he climbed down the tree slowly. He held his breath and advanced carefully. He observed from a distance for a moment and only continued his way when he was sure that the lightning leopard had stopped moving. "Seems like I got a windfall," Lin Shu mumbled to himself. It was yet another time of him reaping free rewards, causing Lin Shu to be extremely happy. When he extended his battle blade, his body froze as if he felt something staring at him. Cold sweat trickled down his back. He turned his head forcefully and saw a pair of eyes in the nearby forest. The eyes were curved and were somewhat fearsome. Lin Shu subconsciously activated the analytic eye but was unable to analyze anything. If that was the case, the eyes must belong to evolved beasts that were rank 3 and above. Damn, didn't the teacher say that there were only low-rank zombies and evolved beasts here? Why are the monsters getting more and more terrifying? Although he was unresigned, the thing was already approaching him at an extreme speed. If he did not leave, he would be in trouble. Run! He had to run. Roar! He went all out to run and found himself at a precipice not long after and immediately stopped. He turned and was finally able to see who those pair of eyes belonged to. Lightning leopard. Another one. Right, Lin Shu's memories started to surface. Lightning leopards tend to live in pairs. It meant that the one that died was its partner. Damn, did it think that I was the one who killed the other lightning leopard? Lin Shu immediately felt remorseful. Don't come here or I will hack you to pieces. Lin Shu spoke after spitting out saliva. Roar! The lightning leopard roared out loud as lightning surged out from its body. Its sharp and long fangs made Lin Shu's entire body break out in cold sweat. Damn it! Lin Shu cursed, looked below him, and clenched his jaws. He had to choose whether to be bitten to death or jump down. Roar! Right when the lightning leopard pounced, Lin Shu had already jumped down the precipice. Pain, extreme pain, as if he was being hit by sports cars multiple times, was felt throughout his body. This is where am. Lin Shu struggled to open his eyes. He shook his head, and his vision became slightly clearer. He felt a slight chill on his body, and after looking around, he realized he was in some sort of lake. There was a small cascading waterfall nearby, where the flow splashed down and produced a constant sound. This formed a small river. There were various strange and bizarre vegetations around, and the sky was slightly darker, as though the sun had set. He remembered that it was still morning when he had taken the jump. Who would have thought that he had fainted for so long? It was fortunate that he had added the points to his physique. Although he was in immense pain, the injuries were not too serious. He stood up slowly and looked above. The precipice was extremely high, and his fall might have been cushioned by smashing onto a few trees. Otherwise, he would have easily died. But how could he return up? Lin Shu was stumped. Eh? Right at this time, Lin Shu noticed a figure floating on the water surface beneath the waterfall. He approached and noticed that it was the woman who was struck down. Her skirt had many cuts, and some parts were even charred. As female warriors were extremely strong in this world as well, people specially designed battle skirts. As the majority of these battle skirts were made using special materials, their protection was even stronger than ordinary battle robes. This time, Lin Shu was able to see her appearance properly. The short distance revealed her breathtaking appearance. Her cheeks were fair and did not have a spot on it. It seemed as though God had paid particular attention to perfecting every feature of hers. How could such a beautiful woman exist? No, she was more of a young lady. By the looks of her, she seemed to only be 17 or 18 years old. There was blood seeping from the corners of her lips, and Lin Shu reckoned that she had sustained several injuries from the lightning leopard's final attack. If he left her here, any mutated or evolved beast might pass by and eat her up. Just like how warriors hunted evolved beasts, they desired to eat warriors to improve their own strength. Without hesitation, Lin Shu carried her body out from the waterfall. Her body was cold to the touch, and when the skin on her arm touched his, Lin Shu could feel the tenderness of her skin. But why does she feel so heavy? He brought her to lean against a big tree. She remained comatose, and he did not know when she would wake up. Her right hand continued to hold onto a bone-chilling sword. Lin Shu was neither a doctor, nor did he have any medicine on him, so he could not do anything. Growl. Lin Shu's stomach let out a growl. He had not eaten anything since morning and was famished. He did not see any fruit trees and only saw beasts. Lin Shu spotted a few fish swimming in the water and became overjoyed. The fish were mutated beasts as well, and were double the size of ordinary fish, but they were not as ferocious and were classified as gentle, evolved beasts. Evolved beasts were different from zombies. The virus in their bodies seemed to have mutated and did not infect the meat, but instead made their protein content extremely high. So they were perfect for dishes. Without further ado, Lin Shu grabbed a long and solid branch and broke the edge to make it sharp. He held on to the makeshift fish spear and jumped into the water.